Hello again, it's Jabba, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Spiral Abyss guide. Today we have the new rotation for the Spiral Abyss coming out around the middle of patch 3.8 for Genshin Impact today, and as you can see on my screen, I have Eula. I started playing Genshin Impact around Yaimiko's first banner, and ever since seeing Eula, I wanted to get her on my roster. And now I'm happy to say that I have her, and you're actually going to be seeing her within a team comp during this video for the Spiral Abyss. This new rotation of the Spiral Abyss is definitely a lot easier than the previous one, which I'm very thankful for. The team comps you are allowed to use are a lot more flexible, and it's not nearly as restrictive due to the enemy types that you'll be facing. So I'm going to be showing you the team comps that I used personally for this full 9-star clear for Floor 12, the Spiral Abyss, as well as giving a few tips on how to make your life easier when doing these clears. The main tip I have for this Floor 12 is grouping. A lot of the enemies for this floor do spawn either in multiple waves or there's multiple per wave, and having them grouped up so you'll be able to deal the max amount of damage to them at the same time is very important. You can use different things for crowd control such as Kazuha, Sucrose, or Venti to group these enemies up, or even if you don't have those, you could just run to one specific enemy or one side of the chamber and get them to follow you and bait them towards you to group up on their own. Alright, so I'm going to throw in an example here. As you can see on Floor 12, Chamber 1, you'll get a Pyral Abyss Lector along with two larger Rift Hounds. I forgot what they're called. But anyway, the Pyral Abyss Lector will pretty much always stay in place, and the two Rift Hounds will always go towards you. So staying near him will automatically allow you to group the enemies up together, allowing you to simultaneously deal damage to them and be able to take them all out at once to save yourself some time instead of going after each one individually. Another example is going to be, again, Floor 12 Chamber 1, this time the second half. You're going to get a Lava Churl as well as two Hilichurl Rogues, and they're going to be spawning around the back to the middle of the arena. One of the Hilichurl Rogues is always programmed to use long-range attacks first, while the second one will come towards you almost immediately, so being able to group them all up at once as they run towards you after they finish their little AI cycle there will help you take them all out at once. There's not really a whole lot of other tips for this Spiral Abyss rotation besides grouping being the most important, because it is a pretty straightforward rotation this time. So let's just go ahead and get into the comps. The team that we are going to be using on the first half of this Floor 12 is going to be what I call the Vergil comp, because you hit him with the This team composition will consist of Ayato, Bennett, Xingqiu, and Kazuha. Here are the builds, pause if needed.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me? Burning down the walls. Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade. I'm in both face and mind.
ベニー冒険団出発！
I'm a sharpshooter. Have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Alrighty, and the team that I'm going to be using for the second half is just going to be a decently standard Eula team. It's going to be Zhongli, Eula, Raiden Shogun, and Rosaria. C6 Rosaria is definitely a bonus and a big help, as when she uses her elemental burst, she does shred enemy physical resistance by 25%.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me is where an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words that to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter. Masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. It's a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind.
Alrighty, with all of those out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the full 9-star clear for this Spiral Abyss floor 12. Keep in mind that in every single one of these rotations, the rare process still applies. If you don't know what that is, that video will be linked in the description for you to view at your leisure.
よしくらえみんなのそばに三尺の修正血山く惜しみ股間奥義雨描きがたし全力攻撃風の行く先を
It's now it's never, and I've got to make my decision. It's not good in my moment. And there's a mirage, I just to fulfill my mission. I'm living in a darkland. The land is in a lost land. A heartbeat for demon. Our wish is still season. I live in the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. All my life is over. Once I just made it, I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask if I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike them down now. I just saw the news start. There's no time for indecision. I'm living in a darkland. The last is in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for dreaming. Oasis in a season. Remind us what we're here for. Bring it these new lives. to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer.
難攻稲光すなわち永
A
遠
river in a dry land, the last is in a lost hand. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Always this in the siege land, remind us we're here for creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
風のままに
When a cool drop of water
全力攻撃だもみちは散らまく惜しみ
that I clear my
この
head
剣はわかるかい雨描く安らかに総流水
a place to refresh heart and mind in a fight sometime. And rivers of dry land, the last days are lost and
見切りました
when the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demons. Always is in the season, remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
結晶せよ兵糧のようにうなれ目には目をそれよっよっことより弱滅の時
難攻か
わめきなさいよっ逃げ道はありますそれそこよっ
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time could be my moment. If this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission. A river in a dry land, the last is in a lost land. A heartbeat for demon, always is in a siege land. I live in the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Real quick, all my life, this is over. Once I get amazing, I'm out of this field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new start, there's no time for indecision. A river in a dry land, the last is in a lost hand. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Always is in a siege land, remind the lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Yeah. Don't ask if I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing near.